Good afternoon, folks, and thanks for joining us today. We have a guest joining us who will be competing upcoming at Glory 83 on February 11th. Cihad Akipa, how are you doing today, sir?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you? How are
Doing,
you?
I'm doing great, and I appreciate you asking as well. Now, you have a big fight coming up. You're just coming off a win against a top five ranked opponent. Now you're going to be fighting a top three ranked opponent in Guerric
Two,
Billet.
top two.
Number two ranked opponent.
Yeah,
Man, tell me everything. How's training coming along? What's the game plan? Everything like that.
yeah. This time better than last time. Last time I had some injuries, and the weight cut was very hard, and this is a lot of stress. But this time I had more sleep, no injuries, and yeah, I start more early with the weight cut, so my weight is on point. Everything is good. This time I'm very happy and can't wait to be there again.
Awesome stuff. And how did you feel about the last fight? You said the weight cut was a little bit tough, but it was still a good performance. How did you feel about the win, though?
Yeah, it was my first kickboxing fight after 3 years because I changed to MMA. I have had in 2 years, in 1 year, more than five MMA fights. So I changed my style, everything to MMA, and now going back to kickboxing was a little bit for me hard, but at the end of the day, I fought against a very tough guy, Gershon, and gets the victory at home, and this is the important thing for me.
Well,
So
and that's,
everything,
oh yeah, please go ahead.
so everything is good. Yeah.
Well, and that's what I noticed about you as well is that you have tons of kickboxing experience. You're undefeated in MMA, and you also have a bunch of professional boxing experience as well. Like you're jumping over all the combat sports, but it's tough to jump between the two. The stances are different. Do you find any unique challenges? Like, are you back into kickboxing full time now? It's comfortable for you. It feels like home, or is it still a little bit tough?
Yeah, kickboxing is always tough because non-stop action, three rounds, 3 minutes action. MMA is not like this. They're waiting. They are careful to hit and everything, and it's much different. But for me, Glory was always a dream to fight there, and now we are there. So yeah, I will not let the chance go. So I will, yeah, clean the division up a little bit, and then maybe back to MMA because MMA I also love it. I have my I, I have good record in MMA, and yeah, I'm young, so this don't run away, and yeah.
Absolutely awesome. How are the combat sports viewed in Germany, whether it be MMA or kickboxing? Is it kind of picking up steam, or does it still need a little bit of work from locals, or what do you think?
Again, please, I don't understand.
How is kickboxing and MMA viewed in Germany? Is it popular at all? Is it picking up
Uh,
popularity?
uh,
Yeah.
in the last year, MMA got very popular. Kickboxing go a little bit down. So at the other side, I'm very happy that Glory come to Germany to build up kickboxing Germany again, and I think the people like it. A lot of people from my crowd told me, "Hey, Jihad, really like you at kickboxing, MMA also, but kickboxing is also nice." And yeah, I think it will get famous again in Germany, and this is good for us, I think.
Oh yeah, your last fight was in Glory in Germany. Your upcoming fight will be at Glory in Germany. Is there any extra pressure fighting at home here like that, or do you just love it?
So I can tell you, I fight in the most bad situations. So for me, it's nothing pressure. I fight in so many bad situations and get the win or loss. It doesn't matter, but pressure is for me a good thing. I like pressure because my family is there, my hometown crowd is there. It's really nice for me. I like it. I love this kind of pressure.
This
So
is
yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. And last time, like you said, you could hear your family. You're in your hometown. You had a loud cheering section. Do you hear it in the fight, or do you just straight focus? How does the crowd affect you?
I heard that when I go inside the ring, but in the fight I just focused on my ring side. I just heard them, And just I don't know if you see my fight. You see, I in the first round, Itai knocked me down,
Mm.
and then I stand up. I was like thinking, "Oh fuck, why this happened again?" And then I watched to my father. I looked to him. I see his eyes. He was like his face was dark. I see his shadow in his face, and I see how sad he is at this moment. I was like, "No, I need to die to win." And then at the end, we got the victory. So I'm really happy about that. And my father is always, always, always there. Every fight, all of my fights, always. So it's really nice for me.
Oh, that's awesome that it's a family supporting thing. They've always supported you. So when did you start in kickboxing then? How long have you been in the sport?
I start when I was 15 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I start because in the school they was bullying me always because I was really I grew very late because my beard come late and everything. I was very skinny, very very small, smaller than other kids in my age, and so they bullied me. And I have big heart, you know. If somebody told me something bad, and if I didn't react or something, I can't sleep like days. You know, I was always thinking, "Hey, why he do this to me?" Blah blah blah. And then yeah, I start with the sport kickboxing to make self defense.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end, all my life changed in every situation in my personal life, also in my growth, everything. So in positive effect. And yeah, this my life right now. Everything what I achieved today, I'm also self-employed. Everything what I achieve, I can say it's because my sport. Because in the sport you learn a lot of discipline, and yes, that's it.
Well, you know, you mentioned something that I think a lot of fighters it resonate with, that they started because of bullying, but what the sport really brought to them was two things: was discipline, like you said, and confidence,
And
right?
100%, 100%. If I go to the street, I'm always like, hey, I don't think I'm the strongest, but I think like, hey, nothing. I got I got so much dedication, so much hurt, so much pain in my life.
Mm.
Nothing can destroy me. You know, I got like this in the world, and yeah, that's very important, I think. And confidence, respect, and discipline. This is what men need to be in this world.
Oh
In
yeah,
my opinion.
absolutely. Oh yeah, absolutely. And you're going to be using it all against Guerric Billet, like you said, number 2 in the world. This is a big deal. What's your prediction for this fight? How do you see it playing out?
I trained very hard. I'm sure that you also trained very hard, and we have more than 2 weeks to go, 18 days, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I predict a very nice fight. I cannot say, but I do. How will be the end? But I will give everything to win this fight and make a spectacular fight for my people and my crowd.
This is awesome. And if you win, you might be in line for a title shot against Tijani Peztadi. What do you make of it? How do you square that up?
Yes, for sure. I want to fight him because he's the champion. I want to be glory champion. It's a dream for me. If I win, I will. I want to fight him. I want to fight him. If he accept the challenge, nice. I'm ready always. And yeah,
Oh, absolutely. And who are some of the other fighters that you look up to in kickboxing, or fighters who inspired you?
in kickboxing, it's one of my favorite fighters is Marat Grigorian.
Oh,
Yeah,
of
I
course.
love his style. Marat Grigorian is a killer. I really love him, and also Badr Hari.
Of
They are
course.
killers, you know. So I really like that.
Oh yeah, Marat Grigorian, he's a puncher. He's heavy-handed. I mean, Badr
Yeah,
Hari is just revolutionized the sport and kind of
yes,
created what it
for
was.
sure,
Like,
for sure,
yeah, go ahead, man.
yeah, for sure. When I was small kid, he was fighting till now. You know, really amazing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh man,
yeah.
it's incredible. Like it's awesome stuff. But yeah, now you're in Glory Kickboxing. You're among those people. You're fighting on the same card as some of these guys as well. Like It's a
Yes.
dream scenario, right?
For sure, 100%, 100%. I'm very happy because, I give so much to this sport, so much to weight cuts, training, the time. I train twice a day before work, after work. It's really hard sometimes. I don't go out like partying or do other stuff. I'm always disciplined, eating right food, and sometimes a little bit not right food, but at the end we are all the year, and we are disciplined because we always fight. I look last in the last I fought 6 times in 9 months. I make five pro MMA fights and
Yeah.
one glory fight, and now again before 3 months I fought, and now again. you know not almost 3 months, 2.5, and yeah, that's it. After this fight, I hope I'm not injured, and I hope I win. I will fight directly again if everything is okay, and that's our life. We are always disciplined, and yeah.
You're a full-time fighter, full-time kickboxer. So I know because of your height, you're weight managing all the time. How high do you let your weight go? And in the last day before a fight, like 24 hours, how much weight do you actually cut?
Not so much, because it's really, really hard to make weight cut.
Yeah.
You lose the water in the sauna street. It's very, very hard because I'm tall. I'm 190,
Yep.
and it's very hard when I go to the minimum. Also, lose more water is very hard. So I just cut 5 kilos, and also
Oh.
5 kilos is really hard for us because I'm very. If you watch my pictures, you see how shredded I am.
Mhm.
And at the last days, we go into the fight with like 8 kilos more, 78 like this, 77, and then going down. But this time I want to be more early down because I don't want. I feel very strong in the fight because
Yeah.
the weight cuts don't affect me or something. But it's more easier, better, So
Let me ask you, after winning the title, do you want to stay at this weight class or do you want to go up?
I don't know. I I I want, but my manager. I need to look what my manager said. My manager is also my brother, Mohammed Taha,
Mhm.
and he always knows what's the best for us. He make it with the heart, not just business. And at the end, we are sitting together, and why not? I want achieve everything what I can achieve. I want to try, and yeah, why not?
Yeah, absolutely. But we win this fight first, win the title first, and then we'll sit down and we'll talk about going up in
For
weight.
sure, step by step, step by step. First beating Guerric Billet, after that champion, and then you will look.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I want to ask you if for other people might be in the same position as you, if maybe they're getting bullied in school, maybe they're struggling with confidence, what advice would you pass on to these people who now look up to you?
I would say never let people make you down, and try something. Try like sports. Try like something that can give you self defense. Don't give the bullies a chance to bullying you, because kids are very terrible, and yeah. So show them how to respect people.
Uh,
So my name, the Punisher, comes from that. I show all the people how to respect people that are not so strong. And I'm not happy to that I beat other people, but at the end, the people need to learn. Hey, you cannot bully everybody. You cannot do something bad. And I tried always when I see in the street or somewhere else. I always try to talk with the people. Hey, don't do this. It's not good. Be kind-hearted, not bad-hearted, and that's it. So at the end of the day, everybody wants peace in his life, and yeah.
what's funny about that? I think a lot of fighters do find peace. It's almost like the opposite thinking of in the ring, we're in a fist fight, but it's a peaceful place. It's a calm place in the ring. Am I wrong in saying that? Or do you feel peaceful when you're fighting in the ring?
I'm peaceful when I fight because it's for me it's like present, you know. I do all the hard stuff, everything, and now I can enjoy because I don't go there with I need to kill my opponent. I want to injure him or hurt him very bad. No, he's a guy like me. He has also dreams. He worked also very hard, and at the end of the day, I want everybody to be healthy and happy. So sometimes there's a winner, sometimes there's a loser, but at the end, there's no loser if you uh, look like that. Because at the end, who goes in the ring is the winner because it's not easy to be there.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
yeah, for me, it's not like uh, how you say it's like more peace. You know, at the end, when you win, when you finish the fight, you hug your opponent, everything's good,
Mhm.
all the weight from the shoulders are down, and yeah,
It's a relief, right? It's almost a happy moment, but it's a very relieving moment. Like it's done,
yeah,
right?
yeah, for sure, for sure.
All right, so you're
Yeah.
going to be fighting Glory 83 coming up February 11th. Shout out who you need to shout out, thank who you need to thank, all that good stuff. But you get the last word here.
First of all, I want to thank you and the Glory team for making this possible to interview us, to give us the feeling that we are special, to interview us, to give us the chance to talk to other people. And yeah, I thank all people who support me, all the crowd, and yeah, make sure to watch Glory 83 maybe live, be there, and there will be a lot of nice fights. Yeah,
Hey, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck in the match, sir.
thank you, my friends. Thank you.